Hey guys, so in today's video I'll be talking about nail art strips, and I'll be doing a small comparison between the very well known Sally Hansen Salon Effects nail strips and OMG nail strips that you may or may not have heard of. The reason I'm doing this video is because I kind of wanted people to know about the other brands of nail art strips, because most people are just aware of the really well known international brands like these, and as a result of which they're left with very few choices. So I want to start by talking about the packaging. As you can see, this is how it's packaged. It comes in a little box like this, whereas this one comes in a plastic wrap like this. So I kind of find this more easy to carry around if I'm traveling. This one you can just tuck in between a few of your books or something like that. Another set of instructions over here. So you get this thing. I'll just get the details later, and these are your nail strips. So this is what the packaging is like, and these are the contents of the packet. And this is how the nail art strips are packed. There are actually two lines of nail art strips like this. This basically is a filer, and I'll show you how you actually use this while applying your nail art strips. There's an orange stick, and these of course are your instructions. So as you can see, the packaging, the contents are far more detailed in case of Sally Hansen as compared to this. Basically the pricing is almost the same, with Sally Hansen being slightly more expensive than this one. For example, you'll get these for I think $7.99, the OMG nail strips, and Sally Hansen actually functions at a whole range of prices. I don't know exactly what the price of these strips are, but the prices usually range between $7 to $10, $12. So overall I think pricing wise these are much cheaper. I'll just talk about the quality of the nail art strips now. These are absolutely amazing, and I really like the quality. And let me just remove these nail art strips now, the Sally Hansen ones. Okay, I probably didn't tell it right. But I guess that's not such a big deal. So these are the nail strips of Sally Hansen. Overall I think the quality is pretty much the same, but I do like the quality of these better, because the film is not coming off, whereas as you can see the film is already quite loose from the sides, or maybe you can't see it very well on the camera. The film is already quite loose on the sides, and so that's one thing that goes in the favor of OMG nail strips. By the way, it's written in the box, and I'm sure it's true. For Sally Hansen, you get 16 nail art strips, 16 nail art strips in total. And for OMG nail strips, you get 14 strips. Both say that they last up to 10 days. This one and this one, both say that they last up to 10 days. As you can see, it says over here, lasts up to 10 days. And Sally Hansen nail strips also last up to 10 days. Lasts up to 10 days. Okay, I don't think you can see it on camera because the focus has all gone wrong, but both of them promise that they last for the same number of days. So after I put on the strips, what I'll do is I'll keep the strips on for at least 10 days, and after the 10 days I'll just edit out the video, and I'll tell you in the end if it actually lasted for 10 days and which strip, and if not, then which strip lasted longer. So let me start by telling you how to actually start putting the nail strips. Base coat on two of my nails. So basically, once your base coat has completely dried and you're 100% sure of the fact, what you do is you pick out nail art strips which would fit your natural nails. Nail art strip from the OMG nail strip for comparison. So basically, this is my OMG nail strip. The film has come out as I was cutting it out. What you first do is you take off the peel of the strip like this, and you need to peel off the strip as well. So very carefully, you're supposed to push this thing out like this and apply it on your nails like this. So make sure it cuts very well around the cuticles, because that is where you start putting your strip, and you are capable of making a lot of mistake over there. And Using a Q-tip, what you do is you slowly start pressing it down and moving to the corners. Strip. You just cut out the extra sides. So as you can see, it's very easy to use. You just put a top coat and that's it. What we have to do now is just we have to carefully remove the main strip from the base, and as you can see, this is much more easier to remove. This was much more smooth, much more easier to remove, and there's less chance of damaging the strip while you're removing it. So I would definitely give an extra point to OMG nail strips for this. And in the same way, what you do is you just put the strip on your nail roughly, and with a Q-tip you apply it on the you stick it to the nails. So you cut off the extras from the sides like you did with the previous one. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention in case of the Sally Hansen here that instead of the Q-tip, you can also use an orange stick for the same purpose, like for pressing it down. But honestly, I don't think that was required, and I personally find Q-tip to be much better, much more gentler on the nails. So I would suggest that even if you use a Sally Hansen salon effect, you do not use the orange stick, but you prefer a Q-tip. And I'll just repeat the process, but this time I'll use a filer because OMG nail strips didn't come with a filer. So I'll use my own filer and I'll just show you what it actually does. So I'm done filing the nails, and again I'll just repeat the process. I'll just put a top coat, and that'll be it.